Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. So it looks like I'm returning to the Seamstresses Union because I just recovered Coyote with the help of Paco. That was his name, right? Paco? Yeah, Paco. It's right there. So, yeah. Just gonna see what's gonna happen as soon as this is done loading. And I don't remember if I read this or not last time, so if I did, I'm sorry. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses Union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Okay, I actually do remember reading that, but... ah, well, that's okay. So... don't know why my chat isn't coming up, but oh well, I'll just keep going. Here we are. Alright. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco walk carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. So, Ka, I can see that your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that has distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I got karma. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Pixel. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you back into my home. Consider it yours, while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. Thank you, Miss Kubota. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility, available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you'll find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Cyberdock? Indeed. Normally, I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of the facility, but as I said, your family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. GAFC. Alright. Thank you, Miss Kabuto. Alright. Let's see how much karma I have. I should have quite a bit by now. Holy shit. I have 16 karma. Came out of nowhere. Alright. So, quickness. Should I get my intelligence even higher? It's pretty high. What else was I thinking of getting? Oh yeah. I would like to unlock a new etiquette. Let's see, that would be 7 of my 16. And 6 for more intelligence. Oh, what's that though? I should probably upgrade my decking. But I want quickness. It's so hard to decide. And quickness and dodge. So many things. So many things. Alright, I think I'll go quickness and alright, what do I want? Probably street or gang, considering who my character is. Go street. Shadowrunner street seems to make sense for my character. And then probably decking. Increases your chance to hit enemies by 15% when used. Oh, mark target. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I'm sure I'll get more karma. Alright. Do you have anything else to say? I guess not. What about you? Oh, Paco's still following me? Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Von Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. I do street work. Got anything for me? He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh hey lady, got one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way. You can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too, so if you got anything you need to unload, come see me. I don't know what that means. Yep. Need to brush up on my Shadowrun slang. Johnny Clean. Alright. Looks like I gotta talk to him. Oh yeah, and then I can play the piano. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd of the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day. Miss Kubata said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where that is. The piano is a little out of tune. Check it out. Can I talk to you? The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man never moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back. Looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Yeah, Paco and I tracked her down. Always wondered what she saw in him, but I guess he ain't all bad. I'm just glad she's back. Couldn't stomach losing someone else as soon as what happened to Sam. Feel protective over the people here? Immensely. Toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employees or patron. Unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask a few questions? Haven't minded so far. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know, or what they don't understand. You know where I can find a fence? Whatever that is? I think Bon Ross is at the bar near the stage. Dwarf with the cyber eye, can't miss him. How long have you been working for Miss Kubota? I crawled here after after I awoke. Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. What? It's a weird question. I don't know why I'd ask him that. I should be going. Catch you round. Alright, let's check out this piano. Gaff C. Huh. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but it doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. The piano seems normal until you notice that it's very rigid. Upon further investigation, it's because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look at the floor reveals skid marks indicating that the piano slides to the left. See, if I could play anything that wasn't chopsticks, like if it gave me an option to actually play something, I would totally do that. But I will just enter the code. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten, as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Miss Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and something. Something. I was not fast enough. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's my stash, I believe. Okay. Cool. And then that's the doctor, I guess. I'm actually gonna look around a bit before I see her. Hey, maybe no credit. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of his realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young human. Welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I'm Algernon Half-Dream. Half-Dream? Really, dude? To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, fetishes for the conjuring spirits. Not really my thing, but I'll take a look. Yeah. Just magic stuff. Alright. Let's see what else we have here. Eric Horseman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. Okay, it's just the same stuff, it looks like. Yeah, that's what I already have. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they have other stuff as I continue on. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of the suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers: calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and, of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I get you? Let's take a look at what you've got. Do you have an SMG? Okay, that's what I own. So damage 6. Medium range. He sells drones too. And med kits. I should probably get a couple of those. Shotgun. Oh. Let's see. Uzi. Have to reload it more often and it only does 1 more point in damage. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. Yeah. I think that's good enough. Oh, okay, that's a drone as well. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Let's talk to David Fry II. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or any gear you need? Yeah, what do you have for sale? Let's see. Ooh. Wait, are these programs? I think they're programs. What do I do? Ah! Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so I should definitely be upgrading my ESP then. Alright, programs 4. Huh. See, my character wouldn't be asking these questions, but I'm going to just because I'm a noob. Jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into a local node of a facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry, and the firepower of your base Matrix attack. Decks have IP. When the deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system and it'll hurt. Program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. Johnny, you want to take this one? Sure. When you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which you deploy. It manifests another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different types of abilities. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, and I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and invisible as most of the infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to help if I can be. How is decking used? The decking skill is often just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local Matrix LAN of facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. See you guys around. Alright, let's check on Coyote now. Come on, Paco. Make it quick, I need to operate. What the fuck is that thing on your shoulder? Thanks for helping me out back there. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Jeez, lady, you really think this is the time? How did he die? This is going to have to wait. This woman needs surgery. Now. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivid. Trivid? Or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Alright. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Coyote looks genuinely sad. Look, about Sam, yeah? I can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Did you guys jam? I don't know. What, like, play music? Or is it a Shadowrun thing? I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. Whoa. Oh, okay. So that's basically another way to ask, were you guys fucking? Alright, I didn't know that. She smiles at Paco. Easy, lover. No, it wasn't like that. We were friends. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud. The way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what. And Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around. I can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out back into the alley. That's the last I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Druck. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Wait, Sam was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Alright, thanks, Coyote. Now, I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. But wait, I got the gems. Okay. Oh. Investigate Sam's bunk. I guess this was his. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image of the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Didn't even give me a choice, so I guess I'm supposed to take it. Alright, so that's my stash. Alright. What the hell is this? Oh well. Alright. So I did that. I don't think I need to do anything else while I'm here. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Delilah. Oh shit. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done, and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. I can't read right now, my god. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs in a med bay. Got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? This is let's see. Guys that got your goods, what difference does it make? It don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Let's see, should I hold something back? Or should I give them all to him? I'm gonna keep the one with the runes on it. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be most valuable stones. He stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you furious and throws the rest of the gems in your face. It's not here. What? He exhales and slowly wags his head as he speaks. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do the job, they do it, then they get paid, and we part happy. Now you have something that I paid Coyote to get for me. That makes it mine. So you give me the pebble and we won't make any more work for Johnny Clean. Let's see. Maybe if you told me more about the pebble, it might jog my memory. I'm smart enough not to ask my clients why they want what they want. I just arrange for them to get it. Now hand it over. Coyote may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with the delivery was no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in, smiles to himself. Now listen, you look the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, come to me, I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Von Grass, follow me. Okay, so that's what a fence does, apparently. Alright. Where did that guy go? I think he was out here. Yeah. What are you doing, Autopath? There we go. Fungrass is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling his PDA. You're back, still busy. What's your story? Charisma time. I can see you're a busy man. He nods his head. That's right, and? So I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. You have his attention. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones. Aww. You hear the nerves in Van Gross's cyber eye whir as the magnifying lens slips into his position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this, Drek? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Damn it. Whatever. That's annoying. I think I just barely had not enough charisma. Oh well. Now what's my next? Oh, return to Coyote. Alright. So let's go back. Alright, where did she go? Let's see if you have anything to say. In Shadowrunners circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes, the sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder, like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Null sheen. I wonder if that's a way of saying, like, it was nothing. You're welcome, Doc, and I got to say, that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. I praise for a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. As for the purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install, maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Why would I ask, are you a shaman too, if I'm not a shaman? Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units, blah blah blah. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. Okay, so if you're bleeding out, one of those can get you back on your feet? Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech. But even their stuff has its limits. What cyberware do you have available? I think I already have a data jack, right? Yeah. Samurai. Enhancer vision. Adds 3% to hit. Armored skin. Damn. Alright, I think I'm good. Are you a shaman? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. Trained in the ways of the spirit world, as well as the scientific world, I do my best to heal the whole patient. What's on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let me see your medical supplies. I should probably grab a trauma kit. Let's see, basic med kit. How do I buy something? There we go. Or maybe I should get 2 of the normal ones. That might be better. Okay. Alright, I'll see you later. Gonna go to the locker now. Then I'll talk to Coyote. Okay, I already have a trauma kit on me. Okay, I guess that's fine. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? Do you know someone named Jessica? Her brow furrows, no why. That's the name of Sam's sister, I think. Jessica Watts. Yeah, he mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along that well. Your comlink chips in the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all cops on the take as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything. As per our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick, before McCluskey arrives. Oh god, not that dick again. The image of your PDA dissolves as the call ends. The image on your PDA. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Alright, see you when I get back. Bang. Alright. Time to get down to the docks. Take a cab to the South Seattle docks? Yes. Alright. So, looks like my game is saving. And I think I'll call it there for tonight. So that was Shadowrun Returns. And I will see you next time to find out about this new murder at the docks. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.